everyone, it's your friend Thinknoodles, and welcome to an introduction to something new on my channel called MHC, which stands for the Minecraft Hardcore Challenge. And I'm here with Mike Deering, the creator of MHC. Welcome.
Hello. Thanks for having me.
Not a problem, guys. Mike, well, I don't want to make fun of you, but let's just say that I'm not the oldest guy in this video, guys. You might be surprised, but I'm not. I really am not.
Yeah, not even close.
Yeah, exactly. So, Mike, introduce yourself. Tell us a little bit about yourself, and a little bit about UHC or MHC. Sorry. Oh my goodness.
MHC. Okay. Well, I started playing Minecraft a couple years ago. I think about when 1.3.
Wow.
And I really liked it. And it's the only game I play now. I don't play Skyrim or Call of Duty or any of those other games. I just play Minecraft, and I really like the hardcore mode because I think it adds a lot of risk and investment in the game that you don't get in normal survival, where you just can keep dying and dying and dying, and you have to go back and find your stuff. See, in hardcore, you never have to go back and find your stuff, so that's one advantage.
Well, I guess it's an advantage. I don't know. Your whole world's gone, but yeah, you don't need to go find your stuff.
Yeah. So, and I was playing by myself. I don't really play on servers because I'm not really into the PvP thing, and I wanted... trying to think of something I can do that would involve other people. So then I came up with the idea of a hardcore challenge, and I've been doing it since April of last year. Every month I tweak the rules a little bit and learn new things and figure out better ways of doing stuff. And I think I've got it pretty good now.
Yeah, I mean, it seems to be more and more successful. A friend of mine, Dowsy, and his mom, the Derp Guru, and guys, I'll put links to everyone's channels in the description, Mike's included. They showed it to me because they knew that I wasn't going to be playing UHC, and they said, "Oh man, you're pretty good at UHC, and this is a challenging game mode. It's risky. Your health regens, but with these rules, makes it really, really hard and challenging." And they were pretty excited about it. So when they introduced it to me, I was like, oh, I have to get him on my channel and introduce this to my subscribers because I think this could be huge.
Yeah, I hope so. When I started watching the UHCs that they're doing over on the Minecraft server,
of course,
those guys,
of course,
I thought that was a really cool idea. Except for the player versus player aspect of it. I really suck at combat, but
Yeah, it's always a letdown when you're in something like UHC or MHC, and if it were on a server or something, and you do really well, you got golden apples, you're stacked, and then some guy who's really good with a bow just wrecks you. He takes all your stuff. It's just such a letdown. To spend 2 or 3 hours building up this player, and then just get wrecked in a few seconds.
So I came up with the idea of the Minecraft Hardcore Challenge as a kind of an alternative to the UHC.
And it is for I mean, I saw those UHCs and I was like, I have to do this, and I organized my own, and that was a whole thing, and because I knew I'd never be a part of it, and I knew that this is what made this different, is anyone can be a part of it. I can be a part of it. You can be a part of it. Any of my subscribers can join in. We can all play the same challenge together and experience it together and watch what each other does and say, oh, I should have gone into that cave. He went to that cave, and, and that sort of thing. And look at different perspectives of the same challenge is awesome.
Yeah. Looking at the UHC, I realized that, they're never going to let me play, in their UHC, So I had to come up with something that I could do, and coincidentally, it just worked out that the thing I came up with, everybody can do. I mean, 10,000 people could play in this game, and we could all be playing against each other, and it would still work, because it's not on a server. It's in your own computer, and you post your own episodes. And I'm AFK now, so I guess I need to
Yeah,
move a
I
little
don't know.
bit.
That's Essentials plugin. I don't know.
But
Yeah, no, and that's what's really great about it is anybody can play, and
yeah, there's no limit on how many players you can have. It's open to everyone. You don't have to be experts. It's open to novices and experts alike and beginners, and it's fun for everyone. Whether you win or lose or just complete it. There's no there's no PvP. You're not fighting other players.
right,
One of the things I got bored with after a few seasons of watching the UHCs is that the objective is always the same. Every season of UHC, the objective is always identical to the last objective. Whereas in the Minecraft Hardcore Challenge, the objective is different every month. So you get new things. I mean, one month we were focusing on villages and how to save a village, fix it up, protect it, do stuff with it. The next month it was potions, making potions. Whoever could make them the greatest variety of potions. The next month, well, the by the time this video that we're making here
Yep.
comes out, it'll be almost done with the January challenge, which is all about strongholds.
right.
So, people that have never been to a stronghold get to, experience that. So
Exactly, and everyone learns.
every month is something different.
Right, and different aspects of Minecraft that people will learn, and not just like you said, survival and then PvP. You're teaching them things or making specific objectives to further people's knowledge of Minecraft and become better players, which I love. It's great, and
Thanks.
And like I said, being the biggest part of the most important part of me is that everyone can play, because I would see on my channel and on Twitter and everything, people, whenever I did anything with UHC, the UHC that I had, which was nothing like the Minecraft one. It was just, but it was fun. But the biggest comment and question every time was, can I join? How can I join? Please, can I join? And I always felt bad by saying, guys, I would love to, but I can't, it broke my heart that I couldn't just bring everyone in. And that's why I really, really love this. And that's why I want to participate. And I want all of you guys to participate as well, to play along with me, join the challenge, and see if you can beat me, see if you can beat Mike. How did you, I just want to know, how did you find Minecraft? I mean, you found it back at 1.3. That's a long time ago. I mean, more than 2 years ago. How did you find it?
Well, my kid was playing Minecraft since beta, and
okay.
he was always telling me, you got to try this. It's great. And every time I look at the screen, I think, it looks like something from Nintendo in 1976.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so. I would. While he was doing Minecraft, I was doing Second Life and
okay.
Osgrid and stuff like that, and building really complicated things. And when I saw what Minecraft looked like, I thought this can't be any good. But then when I actually played it, I figured out that it's something completely different. There's nothing in the world like Minecraft. It really is. It's like Legos and games and rules and everything put together. It's really,
Yeah.
I can't believe how great this game is.
Yeah, and I've always said that. And when I try and explain to people, I'm sure you have the same problem when people are like, "Oh, you play Minecraft
yeah.
and you upload it to YouTube," and they're like, "Isn't that game with the bad graphics?" And you're like, "Yeah, but," and they're like, "Well, what is the game like?" And
Yes,
it's
the
so hard to
graphics-
explain.
The graphic is not that impressive usually, but the challenge and the gameplay is really what makes the game. It's not that the trees are square.
Right.
It's that you need trees for this, and then you need this for this, and you can make this. You could you craft stuff, you solve challenges. You've got all these different environments, to explore.
Yeah, and that's so hard to explain to people who don't play. You know, it's just like you almost just want to say, okay, look, I'm not going to explain this to you. Just sit down right here.
Yeah, you just have to
grab
try
the keyboard, grab the mouse, and you figure it out. And because if you try and tell someone what it's about, that's not really what it's about for them. You know?
Yeah. For me, the best part of the game is the beginnings. You know,
Yep.
starting out in a fresh world. You know, from scratch. You know, once I've been in a world, you know, for months, and I'm so rich and I've got everything. It takes a lot of the interest for me out of it, you know, because I'm there for the challenge of the initial setup.
Right.
So that's,
right.
That's why I really like the MHC, because you start over every month with a fresh world and a fresh challenge and from scratch. And you don't have, you know, chest full of diamonds and iron and stuff, you know.
Yeah, no, and then for you guys that don't know, when he says a challenge, he really means a challenge. There are specific rules that make it much more difficult than you would imagine. Something as simple as saying no damage to passive mobs, which means, guys, you can't kill chickens, you can't kill cows, you can't kill pigs for food. So you're relying on farming and fishing only. That makes it really, really hard because within what, 5 minutes, you're basically in UHC mode because you don't have any food, so you can't regen. You know, so it does make it really, really hard. It's great.
The extra rules that I put into the MHC is to make the game more difficult, because you know, hardcore is just too easy.
Well. So, yeah, it's stressful, but it's easy. Yeah, but I do understand, and I like the added challenge. That's what I'm really looking forward to this month. And I guess if you guys haven't already guessed, I'm going to be taking the MHC challenge for February, and yeah, I want all of you guys to join in. The other thing is that
if all of your 196,000 subscribers, you know, sign up for the game, I'm going to be really busy, because I watch all the episodes of everyone and post. You know, after we post episodes on Mondays and Fridays, and you know, I post update videos on Wednesdays and Saturday night. You know, saying how everybody's doing. So, you know, if you're playing, you know, there'll be at least one person out there watching.
That's right. Exactly. And that's great. That is such a commitment.
Probably lots of people watching.
That's true too. Especially and especially you're
it's a really great way for beginners to get traffic to their channel too.
Exactly. Because there are other people like myself that are playing, and they say, oh, you know, I wonder how other people did this. Let me go look, and I'll search MHC, you know, February 2014, see what comes up. And start picking people's videos just to see, oh, okay, so this person went there, and just, you know, it's a community. That's the whole thing. It's a community event.
So by the time this video comes out, the announcement video for February will already be posted, and everyone will already know that the February challenge is the Underground Challenge. So did we want to talk about that a little bit?
Oh, we can. Sure. Yes. February's challenge. And guys, link in the description to the announcement video where you guys sign up on Mike's channel to say you want to be a part of it, so he can come watch your video and analyze your gameplay. So go for it with the Underground Challenge.
Yeah. If you're gonna play the game and you're gonna post videos, you know, leave a comment on the announcement video saying that you're playing, so that everyone else on the internet knows that you're playing, and they can all go watch your videos.
So what's this challenge? So the Underground Challenge.
The Underground Challenge. I give you a specific seed, which is number 73, and large biome, and you have to start out with that seed, and you get basically 10 minutes of daylight to run around and gather everything that you're going to need from the surface. And when the sun goes down, you go down too. You go underground, and you don't come back for the rest of the challenge, which is 8 Minecraft days and nights.
Wow.
And of course, there's no sleeping in beds,
right?
To make the nights pass and skip all the mobs,
right?
But you're underground anyway, so probably that's not that not that big a deal.
Right.
And make sure you get some some seeds and some
Yep.
saplings and some wood and stuff to get you started down there. And well, whoever accomplishes the most, will be the champion. But anyone who survives the whole 8 days is a winner.
Right.
Okay. So, and of course you're in hardcore mode. So if you die, it's game over, dude. except for day one.
Oh, okay.
Okay. On the first day, if you record your first episode and you die, just delete it and start over and record it again.
Right.
You get as many do-overs as you want on the first one, but once you've posted your first episode, you're committed to that track. And then if you die in day 2 or day 3 or day 8, then you're out.
Okay. Cool. That's and
that way no one has an excuse for not posting their first episode.
No, that's excellent too, because it gives everyone a chance, and they're like, oh man, at 12 minutes in I died, and yeah, no, that's that, and that gives you a lot more work on day one, doesn't it?
Yeah. And if you want to record, your episodes, in advance, like usually I record 2 of them on Saturday and then post them on the following Monday and Friday.
Okay.
Or if you want to, some people I know, sit down and record the whole thing in one sitting. I mean, personally, my hard drive won't hold that much, but, for people who do that, as long as they, split it up into those 8 posting dates and just post one episode, every Monday and Friday, that's fine too. But if you decide to record and post and then get the feedback before you do your next recording, there is an advantage there, because you can use any information that you see in other people's videos.
Oh.
So like once you post your day 1 and then you watch everyone else's day 1 and you see, well, he did this and he found that and he did that. That's information you can use in your day 2 or day 3.
Whoa, okay. I had not considered that.
And so there's some advantage to watching everyone else's videos. Okay.
So do you always win then? Since you watch everyone's videos, you know everything about everything.
No, the only way I can win is if everyone else dies. I could win by default, but we have some really good players. We had 70 people play in December, and a little less than that in January. But we have some really excellent players that there's no way I could compete with.
Nice.
But I'm sure you'll give them a run for their money.
I hope so. And I hope my subscribers, because they're pretty dedicated fans of Minecraft, and they know their stuff. So I might put money on some of them to do very, very well.
Cool.
All right. Well, thanks for coming on my server, guys. You guys recognize the Noodle Planet, of course. And I just thought I'd bring Mike into a place that's fairly familiar to you guys, and introduce him. And MHC, please, guys, join the challenge. I'm looking forward to it, and I'm looking forward to playing it with you guys for February. And yeah, links are all in the description. Anything else to add there, Mike?
Well, you can schedule your recording whenever you want. It's not like you're set to a schedule where you have to be online at certain times because you're playing with other people. But there is 2 modes to the game. There's single player or team players.
Oh, right.
So I usually play single player because I don't have to figure out when someone else is going to be online and get a world somewhere and all this stuff. I can just, a lot more convenient for me to be single player. And I think it's more challenging for single players too. But yeah, some people just really love teams, so they always, like Max and Scody and Nathan Pelton and Lost in the Fort usually, record. They have a 4-man team where they record all their episodes together. So there'll be one champion chosen from the single players category and one champion chosen from the team category.
Right.
So,
yeah, and that's a great thing too. I mean that there's both sides to that, and if people maybe feel like I can't, because some people have a hard time carrying commentary for that long by themselves. So, so it's great to have someone to just bounce things off of and laugh and kill the squid. But
yes, you can't kill the squids in this game. They're passive mobs.
Right. Well, for some reason, the way this is built, they kill themselves. They always fall down and then they drown in the air. So I have like tons of ink sacs. But yeah, no. So guys, again, teams. If you want to organize teams and all that stuff, that's awesome. It really does allow anyone to participate in any way they want. Just got to follow the really hard rules.
Yeah, and all the rules are in my announcement video. So
that's right.
Watch that one, and you'll know how to play.
Cool. All right. Well, thanks again for coming. And guys, please enter MHC. I'm going to enter right now. I'm going to go over there and sign up, post in the comments, and we'll get it started.
Okay. Well, I'll see you there.
All right. Take care, Mike. All right. I'll see you guys again soon. Thanks for watching. And of course, noodle on.